Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Madisonville Marine, madmarine.com. Repeat business. When you operate a business outside of a major city, and they're between Chattanooga and Knoxville, about an hour outside of Knoxville, maybe a little less, you have to count on people coming back again and again and again. And that's what folks have been doing for about 4 decades at Madisonville Marine. That's really all you need to say. I mean, this place has been open for nearly 40 years right now. Selection, price, customer service. Actually, they already may be 40 years. It's tremendous. Madisonville Marine, there's no better place to buy a boat. Get down there and find out for yourself. No overtime segment today. It's Mother's Day, so we're going to let everybody get out of here. But I do want to cover one more topic. Tennessee currently has an interim chancellor. They have a lame duck board. Everybody's getting blown up. They have a lame duck president in terms of DiPietro, who's going to retire. Everything from August to December to next year has been kicked around. So if Tennessee faces an unexpected crisis in the next few months, and when don't they? And if that thing trickles down to sports, is why people ought to be caring about this. If that happens, who makes the call? Who's in charge over there with all the lame ducks and interims?
Philip Fulmer.
Yeah, well, if it's a school thing, yeah. If it's a school thing, it won't be him. If it's a school thing that can trickle down to that. I mean, do you think he's got that kind of power at this point, even though he's a lame duck?
Yeah, he fired the chancellor.
I think he almost has to. You don't. I mean, you got an interim chancellor. Unless you decide he's the long-term answer, I think it still has to be DiPietro. It's a bad situation to be in. I mean, somebody's got to be in charge, and he's the obvious choice.
I just wonder how if it's a controversial call that needs to be made, maybe another way of putting it instead of crisis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
is he allowed to make it? Who makes it?
I'm going to program a supercomputer like Watson and feed it all the information and say, Watson, what should we do? Or ask Alexa,
Well, it just seems that everything, and we talked a little about this in overtime last week.
Yes.
Everything over there is done kind of via consensus, it seems. And if somebody tries to do his own thing. Curry tried to do his own thing on the search, cut off boosters and everything, and then he got his own throat cut because he did it. If you get somebody that comes out and tries to make a stand, you just make more enemies. So I'm not as faithful in chain of command. At UT, I don't buy the chain of command thing because I've seen too many goofy things going over there in the past. Anyway, I thought it was worth bringing up because it's an unusual situation to have interim, lame duck board, lame duck president all at the same time.
And to have it linger for several months, which just increases the likelihood there's going to be a crisis. Mm-hmm. I think they should, if you're going to make a change, let's go ahead and start moving towards that and make a good choice. You can't afford to get this one wrong.
Yeah, to me, if the president's going to hire the next chancellor, which he should, the new president should, nothing against DiPietro, but if you're retiring already, you've already bought a house somewhere else, I would speed that up.
Exactly. I mean, why do you prolong it? Let's get on with it.
Well, they have to, because they'll take a long time to search for a new president.
That's why I'm saying start it now.
Yes.
Well,
they may
maybe
start
they
the
have.
search
I don't
now.
know. But they need a board of trustees to.
Yeah, true. There you go. Thanks to these guys. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all our sponsors. We appreciate you. See you next week right back here.
The Sports Source is brought to you by Fast Brain. Shadow boxes come with a lifetime guarantee.